Hey everybody, it's Ken Birdsall from Sunnyside Chevrolet. Again, this is the longer version of this video. Going to go a little bit more in depth in this 2019 Chevy Cruze. If you want a quicker walk around, check out that link in the top right hand corner. If you want to know what's new as compared to the 18s, because they look very, very similar. If you want to know what's different, I've also got another link up there in the top right hand corner. Check that out. But this one, again, is going to go a little bit more in depth. I'm going to show you a little bit slower walk around here. I'm going to take a look at this front end. You'll notice the fascia is a little bit different from the 18s. Got the LED daytime running lamps, so if you're wondering why those are kind of flickering there, that's just refresh rates. But really nice. If you go with the RS packages, you'll get the fog lamps up top there. We'll go more into depth. This is the LT, your mid-level trim. It's a sedan, so you can get it in a hatchback. Is available. This year you can actually get it in an LS hatchback too, which is kind of nice. But some little differences, you got different rims going on those here for you. Got some Goodyears. The LT gives you body color mirrors, mirror caps, and door handles. It's a really nice looking car. Capless fuel in the back. So just tap the button, pull it open. It's got the shark fin antenna. And the LT is going to have, on the Premier, it's going to have some different, apologize, there's a helicopter going by, but there's going to be a LED tail lamps on the Premier. It'll be a little bit different. So underneath here, you'll see, or right here is your backup camera. You have an electronic release. It'll take you into the trunk. It is 60-40 split, so those will actually fold forward. Give you a lot more room. I think there's 14 point something cubic feet there, about 14 cubic feet to the back and 94 cubic feet for passenger cargo or passenger space up front. So we'll take a look here at the window sticker. If you need a pause in here, you can do that. This is for a 19 Cruze LT sedan. Automatic. They're only in automatic now, so there's no more manuals on the Cruze. But these are all standard features as you come across. A couple little add-ons to it. So again, this is before rebates and discounts, but your standard is $21,720 when you add in the destination charges, which everybody gets. Wheel locks, floor mats. That's all there. Puts you to $22,810 before. Again, before rebates and discounts. 38 highway. 28 city. I get people will get way better than that even. Just depends on how you drive it. Safety feature ratings has not come out yet, and of course everybody's gonna dog on where it's made, but that's all right. Again, your 60-40 split, if you want to pull those down, is right here, and you have it on the other side as well. The cup rest or cup holder goes down on the other side. Super easy to use. Lots of leg room actually when I hop in the back here. It's not bad. So that seat's about middle. I still have a few inches of leg room here. You know, I'm about 5'8", 5'9", so nothing real bad. I want you to check out the dash. I like the look of it. It's really a nice looking, I mean, for a Cruze, still consider a compact sedan. This is a really nice look. There's some new things you guys are really gonna like up front. Down here in the back, you got a couple USB charging ports. So great for the phones and the tablets for everybody sitting here in the back. And as we go around, there's going to be other features. I'm assuming there's still going to be a convenience package of some sort that'll give you like side blind zone alert or something like that. The remote start is now standard on the LTs. Power locks, windows, mirrors, again backup camera, all standard. Trunk release here. Manual adjusting seats, so go forwards, backwards, up and down. Forward slide bars up here, up and down, and your backrest. So you can get another look at the inside. I mean, look at the side. I mean, it's a nicely designed panel for what you're looking at. I mean, it's a Cruze. Let's not get too over crazy here. Automatic light control, trunk release. I'll show you guys that later here in a second. Just pull that lever twice and it releases, so it's not like pull the lever and then try to fumble underneath the hood for anything. I'll demonstrate that for you here later. On the steering wheel, starting left to right here, cruise control. If you have like heated steering wheel on Premier, different safety features. Those will come into those buttons here. Bluetooth hands-free, and these here are going to control everything up on this screen. So I'm going to play around with that a little bit. Arrowing up and down, you'll see your fuel range, fuel economy, your speed. You can go over to your remaining oil life. There's your tire pressure. And you can get speed warning, you can get your average fuel economy, all kinds of good stuff here. I mean, really to be able to monitor how you drive. Nothing real special on the gauges. Again, I like to point out it's got the auto stop feature. Now, everybody's complained about years past. I actually lost a sale to somebody who said, I don't want to buy a car that has the auto stop feature and I can't turn it off. Well, GM is finally listening, and there is a way to turn it off. The Cruze is the first one to get it. Well, the 19 Silverado has it as well, but you can turn it off and on right here if you want, whether you want that auto stop to turn off. So it's kind of nice. You can override it now. They actually did give a button if you're not into saving gas. The behind the steering wheel, let's see if I can show that to you guys here. These buttons here, at your 9 o'clock will do your radio presets, and then on the other side here is your volume control that you can change there. This does have the infotainment system 3, which is really nice. I like it. You can do touch buttons here, or still give you the physical home button, which will go back and forth between the two home screens. So you can kind of customize things with your phone, radio, presets. You can change that around a little bit. I'm not going to go into too much detail on that here, but when we look at like your audio, things are arranged a little bit different. If you're used to the old infotainment systems, usually your favorites are across the bottom and your shortcuts are at the top. Well, they kind of flip those here. To program, let's say radio, it's AM 1080. You want to program that as a favorite, push until you hear that beep. Now it's saved up there. You can go AM, FM, XM. You can do more. Show you like if you have Bluetooth plugged in. Oops, I'm gonna go back here. Back to sources. If you plug in down below here, there's 2 USBs and an auxiliary. Also have a 12 volt there, but if you plug in on one of these, it'll also show up under more as options for input for sound. Going over a few more things on the screen. Wi-Fi. You have 4G Wi-Fi hotspot built in. It's great for tablets, laptops, whatever on the go for long trips. And it's on a month-to-month subscription. You got your time and temperature as well. I'm going to go back over here. Phone, I'm not going to go over pairing a phone with you. It's fairly simple, but if you need help, your salesperson should walk you through that. If you need some help, send me a message. I'll be glad to help you too. You can turn your Wi-Fi hotspot on and off here. That was a big thing. It was hard to find before in the settings. A lot of people say, man, I had the free trial. You can't figure out how to get this thing to turn off because it keeps trying to connect to it when I get in the phone, but there's no service, or when you get in the car, there's no Wi-Fi hotspot active, so it's connecting to it, but there's no internet access to it, so it wasn't working for GPS. It was, got really frustrating. Easy. This is really nice because it's right on the home screen. You turn it on and off. On your settings, they've kind of categorized them, which is nice and helpful. So you have system ones, apps, and vehicle. Under vehicle, you're going to have things like valet mode. If you want to download more apps, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. They actually put icons for those too, so it's easier to find. It said projection before, and when you plugged in, it would actually change. I'd like to see this run through Bluetooth. The technology is not there yet with GM. I'm sure we'll get there eventually, and then your OnStar button. And again, you can do navigation if you want to cut to that. That runs through OnStar right now. But that's the infotainment system 3 in a nutshell. Single zone climate control, but you can has an automatic setting to it now, which is pretty cool. You have your shifter, nice leather wrapped here. Again, your auto stop override, your traction control, big compartment here, and then kind of a little smaller center console, leather wrapped here. It's a nice feel. I'm going to take you guys out, check out the 1.4 liter turbo engine. And remember, before I go, I want to show you the backup camera. So we'll throw it into reverse. Again, you see your bumper across the bottom. If you don't want those guidelines on, you can turn them off. As you turn the steering wheel, those guidelines will project to wherever you're headed there. So That is the backup camera. Again, on that hood release, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna, whoops, yeah, guess I gotta open the door here first. Safety feature. Pull it once, pull it twice, and then it'll be open. I'll meet you guys up front. Alright, so I already pulled that lever twice. Now all I've got to do is just lift straight up. No fumbling for anything underneath. But take a look again, this is the 1.4 liter turbo engine. Got a 6-speed automatic transmission. Get about 150 horsepower and about 175 pound-foot of torque. It's got some pep, it's got some get up and go. For, you know, a compact car, it really is a great efficient vehicle. You get 0 to 60 in about 7.5 seconds. So it's got pretty good pickup here.